get back to where we were. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. Did I not make a script to compile this? I guess I didn't. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in the gray shirt. No, I got a date tonight, so we did 4 loops. It's done. We did that one. So there's a few things we could do today. If you recall on the last stream, we no, I'm not. I gotta get changed before the date. I'm running out of clean clothes too. I gotta do laundry soon. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. Here I am at Camp Granada. That one. Online. Let's just say in New York, there's many women. Which isn't true about... No, there's many women everywhere, but they're easier to... The ratios are better in New York City. No, I'm not streaming my date for you guys. Does it really make me look Zuckerberg-y? Yeah, I'm in New York City. No, I didn't watch the antitrust hearing. I don't care. I can't believe I watched 5 minutes of the impeachment shit. The Kavanaugh shit. It's just, don't watch it. The only solution to today's attention-seeking world where everything is infused with power is to turn it off. No, I have some excerpts from this book that I'm gonna read to you guys, but I think we need quiet. This book's called White Noise by Don DeLillo. And let's see if I can find. There were a few I should have highlighted, you know. All about the wonderfulness of supermarkets. I should really highlight things. There's a few things in here that are just like... Should we just do a reading stream? you a story. Oh yeah. Yeah, this whole thing was pretty good. I asked him, "Why is it, Alphonse, that decent, well-meaning, and responsible people find themselves intrigued by catastrophe when they see it on television?" I told him about the recent evening of lava, mud, and raging water that the children and I had found so entertaining. We wanted more. It's natural, it's normal, he said with a reassuring nod. It happens to everybody. Why? Because we're suffering from brain fade. We need an occasional catastrophe to break up the incessant bombardment of information. It's obvious, Lasher said, a slight man with a taut face and slick back hair. The flow is constant, said Alphonse. Words, pictures, numbers, facts, graphics, statistics, specs, waves, particles, motes. Only a catastrophe gets our attention. We want them, we need them, we depend on them. As long as they happen somewhere else, that's where California comes in. Mudslides, brush fires, coastal erosion, earthquakes, mass killings, etc. We can relax and enjoy these disasters because in our hearts, we feel that California deserves what it gets. Californians invented the concept of lifestyle. That alone warrants their doom. Kotsakis crushed a can of Diet Pepsi and threw it at a garbage pail. Japan is pretty good for disaster footage, Alphonse said. India remains largely untapped. They have tremendous potential with their famines, monsoons, religious strife, train wrecks, boat sinkings, etc. But their disasters tend to go unrecorded. There are lines in the newspaper. No film footage, no satellite hookup. That's why California is so important. We not only enjoy seeing them punished for their relaxed lifestyle and progressive social ideas, but we know that we're not missing anything. The cameras are right there. They're standing by. Nothing terrible escapes their scrutiny. You're saying it is more or less universal to be fascinated by TV disasters. For most places, for most people, there are only two places in the world, where they live and their TV sets. If a thing happens on television, we have every right to find it fascinating, whatever it is. I've really been enjoying this book. That's what I've been doing this morning, reading this book. We'll do one more. Everything is concealed in symbolism, hidden by veils of mystery and layers of cultural material. But it is psychic data, absolutely. The large doors slide open, they close unbidden. Energy waves, incident radiation, all the letters and numbers are here, all the colors of the spectrum, all the voices and the sounds, all the code words and ceremonial phrases. It's just a question of deciphering, rearranging, and peeling off the letters of unspeakability. Not that we would want to, not that there is any useful purpose to be observed. This is not Tibet. Even Tibet is not Tibet anymore. He studied her profile. She put some yogurt in the cart. Tibetans try to see death for what it is. It is the end of an attachment to things. The simple truth is hard to fathom. But once we stop denying death, we can proceed calmly to die, and then go on to experience uterine rebirth or the Judeo-Christian afterlife or out-of-body experiences with a trip on a UFO or whatever we wish to call it. We can do so with clear vision without awe or terror. We don't have to cling to life artificially or to death for that matter. We simply walk toward the sliding doors, waves, and radiation. Look at how well lighted everything is. The place is sealed off, self-conscious, it is timeless. Another reason why I think of Tibet. Dying is an art in Tibet. A priest walks in, sits down, tells the weeping relatives to get out, and has the room sealed. Doors, windows sealed. He has serious business to see to. Chants, numerology, horoscopes, resuscitations. Here, we don't die, we shop. But the difference is less marked than you think. He was almost whispering now, and I was trying to get up closer without ramming my cart into Babette's. I wanted to hear everything. Supermarkets this large and clean and modern are a revelation to me. I spent my life in small, steamy delicatessens with slanted display cabinets full of trays that hold soft, wet, lumpy matter in pale colors. High enough cabinets so you had to stand on tiptoes to give your order. Shouts, accents. In cities, no one notices specific dying. Dying is a quality of the air. It is everywhere and nowhere. Men shout as they die to be noticed, remembered for a second or two. To die in an apartment instead of a house can depress the soul, I would imagine, for several lives to come. In a town there are houses, plants and bay windows. People notice dying better. The dead have faces, automobiles. If you don't know a name, you know a street name, a dog's name. You drove an orange Mazda. You know a couple useless things about a person that become major facts of identification and cosmic placement when he dies suddenly after a short illness in his own bed with a comforter and matching pillows on a raining Wednesday afternoon, feverish, a little congested in the sinuses and chest, thinking about his dry cleaning. Don DeLillo, White Noise. I haven't read the whole book yet, but so that's what we're doing today. I made my bone black and white. I find a lot of old philosophy hard to get into. I mean, some things are accessible. Nietzsche is somewhat accessible. Kierkegaard wrote a few good short stories. I don't know if you count Kafka as philosophy, but if you ask me to read Heidegger or Hegel and learn about Dasein, and fuck that shit, man, it's not even anything. You know? If you can't understand it, you have two choices. You can either say, you know, it's because they're saying something deep and mystical, or you can say it's because this is actually just, you know, non-existent. Trash. You can't understand it. Hegel is clearly a charlatan, I agree. And you have guys like Foucault who basically admitted they were charlatans. It's not even anything, George Hotz. I don't know. Oh, Zizek. I've read some Zizek. It's too contemporary, kind of. Hey, George, I coded my own two-state, two-symbol busy beaver to understand the problem more. Nice job. I read The Stranger back in the day. I found it hard to get through, though I think now I could probably read Camus. Sartre, No Exit's one of my favorite stories. I don't think they're all fake. No, I don't have a test prepared today. I don't really have much prepared today. I guess I more wanted to complain about philosophy than code. I did not watch the Congress hearing. I am absolutely done with anything these people have to say. It's all fake. It's all stage work. You're watching a shitty movie. Every time you watch one of these congressional hearings, you're watching a shitty movie that has nothing to do with the levers of power in this country and have everything to do with entertaining and placating you. Lacan. Maybe should we just do philosophy? Well, what should we read? What Lacan should we? I've heard of this guy. I dated this girl who listened to these people. Adorno. And they were. She opened my mind to a lot of stuff. The Myth of Sisyphus. Mm. I don't know. I'm not sure I really feel like here's maybe this is just talking stream. It's a conversation. Uh, I thought about it yesterday. I thought about yesterday's stream. I even rewatched parts of yesterday's stream, the smoking weed streams. I don't know. Why do I want a blue check mark on Instagram? Why do I want to be a Twitch partner? It just seems like these are things that other people want. So, like, getting them has value, but maybe not. I was reading this girl's blog. No, what's her? It's just like Knowing Less. It's the Cowgirl blog that I read off of before. And I found some of these posts to be really interesting. She speaks here about enlightenment. And she goes and asks people, instead of asking the question whether people are enlightened or not, she gets at what enlightenment means. She asks, what does enlightenment mean? And yeah, she breaks it down and she talks kind of about these four things. Material enlightenment. These people sound like an inspirational talk given by a competent CEO at a dinner party. Skill enlightenment, which is like whether you can meditate and do brain tricks and warp reality in your mind. Standard enlightenment, which is the usual, peace, wordlessness, no self, and understanding. Traditional enlightenment. It was an interesting breakdown of what it means. And to be honest, I did some reflecting last night, and I was thinking, really, just what I want is worthwhile competitions to win. What is it really worthwhile to become a Twitch streamer or an Instagram influencer? I mean, it's the top profession now that kids want to be. American kids used to want to grow up to be astronauts. Now they want to grow up to be influencers. I was on this date with this other girl, and I was like telling her, like, look, these kids don't actually grow up to be influencers. Nobody does. These jobs are dependent on fame. Probably similar, you want to be Logan Paul, that's as hard as being an astronaut. I think so. I'm scared to Google it because what else? I was trying to find some. I was reading, it's like some like rationalist blog where it linked to this other blog, and he was like this is what the red pill people actually believe. And I searched for that phrase on Google, and I got news articles, and I was upset. Why are you driven by competition and not intrinsically? We're just gonna change this to talking hour because I don't really feel like coding. I did a contract at the beginning of this week. I made a good amount of money. I paid for my apartment, my lavish stay in New York City. A420 LMAO, here's your recognition. I didn't like The Matrix 2 and 3. I couldn't really get through them. I don't know who Dr. K is. I'm not talking to Destiny. I also took a Big 5. I'll do it on stream. They're kind of fun. So I did this morning, a Big 5 personality test. I'm the life of the party, I'd say, somewhat. I feel little concern for others. That's probably true. I'm always prepared. No. I get stressed out easily. Not really. I have a decently rich vocabulary. I talk a lot. I'm not that interested in people. I don't really leave my belongings around. I'm relaxed most of the time. I understand abstract ideas pretty well. I feel comfortable around people. Sometimes I insult people. Yeah, maybe. I pay attention to details. Not really. I don't really worry about things. I have a vivid imagination. I keep in the background. I don't know. I did this test. It's the Big Five personality. Yeah, I found out I had very low agreeableness. I had high openness, medium conscientiousness, high extroversion, low agreeableness, and low neuroticism. So I don't know what that says about me. And then I looked into like agreeableness. Then I looked into like dark triad behavior. You read about this stuff before. I don't know. I mean, am I these people? I don't know. I do score very low on agreeableness. I think that a lot of these people are am I going mad? No. I don't know. I don't think Zuckerberg deserves all the hate he gets. What do you do if you're Mark Zuckerberg? Specializes on the... Oh, let's see. What does this word mean? Influence of others instead of allowing them to come to their own conclusion. Yeah. I do lizard people things. How does he drink the water? I've met real Mark Zuckerberg several times. He's been coached a lot now. The water drinking test. It's because I'm wearing the gray shirt. Yeah, this is live. I refreshed it to get the viewer count. I don't know why it doesn't sync. I do it from the tab. I have a really low standard of living. We can go back to we can work on Busy Beaver. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but really what I want to discover is like, Busy Beaver 5.2 might be worthwhile. Who made this fucking subreddit? It's better than a Discord. I'm telling you, if I ever see a Discord, if anyone makes a Discord and starts talking in it and I find out about it, we're going to stop streaming. That's the end of it. Then it got too big. The subreddit's somewhat okay. We're not gonna scream about the subreddit. Yo, if I find out about a Discord, seriously, one asshole's gonna ruin it. No, I don't have a Discord. If there's a Discord, yeah. Or just, I mean, you know what? Yeah, there might be for, you know, but really, if this becomes a big thing, it's over. And there are 0 discords. That's what I like to hear. I'm fairly anti-Discord, yeah. Oh, there's a Discord? With 70 people in it? I'm serious. Alright. Shut it down. And if you don't, I just won't stream anymore. You better delete it. If I find it, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the streams. No Slacks, no Discord, nothing real time. The stream exists when it's here, and it doesn't exist when it's not here. I give you a lot of power, yeah. I mean, you guys are welcome. Look, if like, I don't know. I don't really know. Now people are going to start making Discords. Well, we'll see. You know, that's it. That's the end of it. That'd be like, oh, cool. Yep, he was a streamer for a bit, but now he's not a stream anymore. Do I exist if I stop the stream? Not to you. How do you know I'm not already a GPT-3? What if some of these streams aren't me? You know, what if some of these streams are just I trained an AI on the thousands of hours of content, and it's like deep fakes. GPT-3 would have a better haircut. It's so easy for one person to ruin it. I mean, that's how it is. No, you guys can self-police, though. You guys can self-police, and I believe in you. You can have merch, but you have to make it yourself. Anybody who's selling merch, get fucked. I would just quit. If this like became like a bigger thing, I would quit. Like it comes down fundamentally to whether I think I get value from it or not. It's an interesting way to self-reflect. I can talk with you, and then in effect almost running the filter that I run on myself when I'm streaming allows me to access parts of my mind that I wouldn't. It also, when I use it to code, it's kind of easier to code in front of an audience. It's a different state of mind, and it's an interesting. It's a way to access it. Therapy hour. Yeah, this is therapy hour. I was thinking about that this morning. I was thinking about, you know, people can come to my apartment and I'll talk with them about their problems for an hour. But then I realized that I don't have a license, and that's probably illegal. I don't really know why it's illegal. And then I didn't really look more into it because I realized that, you know, what am I going to say to these people? I don't really know. You know, what if one of them takes my advice and kills himself? I don't know if I could deal with that. So it's not worth it. Talk to Dr. K. No, I mean, I've been through a lot of therapy in my life. Coaching, yeah, coach. Oh, good point. Yeah, if I dress it up in some euphemistic terms, it's all legal. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't do it, you know, for everything I do under my name, there's a whole set of things that I don't do under my name, and like this would be one of those projects. It definitely wouldn't be, no, because we'd get fucking fanboys, man. Like fanboys are a real like people go stupid in the mind when they get into fanboy mode. You know? Oh, we can talk about deep shit on the stream. Yeah, I think it mostly is listening. No, if GeoStreams stop, I mean, you know, guys, and like I had a big Twitter follow. I had 150K followers on Twitter, and like, you know, people pissed me off, so I deleted it. To be honest, and I'll do the same. No, it's never worth cashing out. What do you think you're getting? Century of Self. Huh. I mean, that's an interesting quote. This series is about how those in power have used Freud's theories to try to control the dangerous crowd in an age of mass democracy. You know, what was that thing that I went to? It was like safety.google or something. Yeah. Remember we looked at this yesterday on the stream, and like I don't understand the person who reads this. And like, not only I look at this and I can't tell you whether this is true or not. All I can say about it is that it was written by a PR person. Google hired somebody, and they don't know anything about how Google was founded, anything more than you might find by reading Wikipedia. And their job, of course, is to write nice sounding copy for this website. So this isn't true or false. It's GPT-3 level shit. I think, I forget which, maybe it was on Hacker News, where people were talking about, what if you seriously, you always want me to talk about GPT-3, here you go. What if you seriously scale up GPT-3? How many jobs can it replace? I think there was a thing where someone tried to use like GPT-3 as a design brand consultant, and like it did pretty well. No, of course I get trash. Honestly, half the time I use Google to try to find things that I've already visited. I could be better about this. Design brand consultant. It was like a fake chair company. No, it's not seat. Oh. Never mind, I can't find it, but I don't. They're not gonna, you think they're gonna give me the beta key? You think let's go to the GPT-3 beta. Let's you want to try to apply? Let's try to apply. Join the waitlist. I'm interested in being a beta user of the API. Name. My name is George. My email is geohot@gmail.com. Your use case. Please provide a brief description of the way that you or your organization might want to use the API. Where applicable, please include any initial thoughts you have around any potential benefits or risks from your use case or other information that you'd like us to know. I think it was NIP's paper, society impact. They're you know, these people. This is oh sorry, NIPS has been renamed to NURIPS. These people are demanding that your AI paper have a section about broader impact. This work has the following potential positive impact in the society. At the same time, the work may have some negative consequences because, furthermore, we should be cautious of the result or failure of the system, which could cause who pushes this stuff? You know? Jordan Peterson. I don't want to. I don't want to be Jordan Peterson. Is Jordan Peterson on sick leave? I think look into that more. I don't think he's on sick leave. You don't want to be famous, man. You really don't. You think you do, and you think you want to get your ideas out there, but your ideas are just going to be. Yeah, I like this quote. I like this quote from Century of the Self. This is about how those in power have used Freud's theories to try to control the dangerous crowd. It's the same. It's the same with Jordan Peterson or with anything that becomes popular. It's not going to it's not going to be interpreted the way the person wanted it to be interpreted. And then you think about things that cannot be interpreted wrong. And I think this is one of the beauties of crypto. Bitcoin as speech, you can't misinterpret Bitcoin. It is exactly what it is. It's the greatest threat to state power that has come around in this century. Is it possible to discern between crappy writing and GPT-3 writing? No. Oh, we're going to build detection models. Yeah. I mean, you can do that for ImageNet, right? You could build a detection model for ImageNet, and you could detect whether or not the ImageNet classification results are being done by a human or being done by a machine. Should read the Unabomber manifesto on stream. See, today it's political. It was never really intended to be political. I mean, in a way, like they would reference it a lot on consumer product, and then in a way you realize that consumer product is. Does irony make it okay? I think I used to think that. I think I used to think that having these views ironically was okay. I don't really think that anymore. I think whether you're doing it ironically or not, the intent doesn't really matter, and the right thing to do is just not have the views at all. Oh, whoops. I actually didn't mean to deny that. I meant to accept that. And yeah, to say, look, I got an email this morning from a hedge fund that wants to buy comma.ai. So, you never turn rich people down. You always just say how much. And of course, they're not going to give you a real answer. They're going to ask for a phone call, and that's going to be the end of that conversation. But shit, man, if they said $2 billion, that's my number, boys. And then we'll start, David Foster Wallace on irony. Maybe not. Yeah, so like new sincerity. This word popped into my mind. I was into David Foster Wallace for a bit. I read some Pale King excerpts on my Instagram. Infinite Jest is one of my favorite books. Let's read this essay together. That sounds somewhat nice. Is it short? It's not so short. I will read this. I'll read this on my own time. Yeah, postmodernism. The next real literary rebels in this country might well emerge as some weird bunch of anti-rebels, born oglers who dare somehow to back away from ironic watching, who have the childish gall actually to endorse and instantiate single entendre principles, who treat of plain old untrendy human troubles and emotions in U.S. life with reverence and conviction, who eschew self-consciousness and hip fatigue. These anti-rebels will be outdated, of course, before they even started, dead on the page, too sincere, clearly repressed, backward, quaint, naive, anachronistic. Maybe that'll be the point. Maybe that'll be why they're the next real rebels. Real rebels, as far as I can see, risk disapproval. The old postmodern insurgents risked the grasp and squeal, shock, disgust, outrage, censorship, accusations of socialism, anarchism, nihilism. Today's risks are different. The new rebels might be artists willing to risk the yawn, the rolled eyes, the cool smile, the nudge ribs, the parody of gifted ironists, the oh how banal. To risk accusations of sentimentality, melodrama, of over-credulity, of softness, of willingness to be suckered into a world of lurkers and starers who fear gaze and ridicule above imprisonment without law. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I think that... the question is, where do they succeed, right? Where do these people succeed? Not in industries that are controlled by social media. Social media. Here's something I was thinking about this morning. I actually started. I was listening to some beats and I was working on some diss tracks, and I was like, who do I dislike? And I realized a group of people that I dislike are internet commenters. Now, internet commenters are not the majority of people. I have really never commented on anything on the internet. I don't have a Reddit account. My Facebook account was largely full of banal bullshit. I do these videos, but these videos are, and the one requirement that I make for these videos, and I will issue takedowns to anybody who tries to do otherwise, is that the videos be presented in full with context. Because if you're willing to watch a multi-hour video, you won't take me out of context. You won't take a one-sentence snippet and take that snippet and figure out how that works into whatever your ideological worldview is. You'll have to, if you want access to this content, well, watch the video. Social media and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Well, Black Mirror is probably the appropriate answer to that. Social media is not... You can say social media is the problem. You can say one political group is the problem. You can say that if only everybody thought this way. Well, yeah, but what you're really getting at is inability to solve, coordination problems. If it makes sense for everybody to defect, there is no more power in the world. I think that the poor believe that they have no options in life. And you'll hear this is a common kind of, is the word respite? Is that the word I intend to use? Yeah, a common respite of the poor is that, oh, well, circumstances. And if someone who's rich or powerful tried to say that, they wouldn't be accepted as sincere. But in reality, it's unclear that they have more freedom of action than the poor person. In some ways, they may have less. Something that I did realize early on with kind of comma and my life in general is if you're a celebrity who's known for doing one thing, you don't have power. You actually, because you may have power, you may have influence, but if you have no freedom to go with that power and influence, you have nothing. And that's, I think, a lot of people who've gotten to quote unquote high up positions. They're there on very tight leashes, and these leashes are being held by all the other people in these positions. It's true, the more successful, the less free. I mean, I value freedom above success by far. So I'm going to try to beat that. Like, to answer the question more concretely about why, if this stream ever became popular, we'd have to shut it down, it's for that reason. How free am I? I mean, starting comma was one of the biggest things I did, which limits my freedom. But it doesn't really limit my freedom. It's a prison that I've made for myself. Of course, when you want to start something, will we win self-driving cars? I did this Ethereum contract over the last 3 days, and it feels nice. It feels nice to step in on problems that people have been working on for a long time and solve them relatively quickly. But yeah, I mean, you know, when my competition is you know, a classic like startup, it's not that hard to do really well, and to this self-driving car is maybe here. So Curtis Paul Graham response. If you read the Paul Graham gray mirror Paul Graham, here, open letter to Paul Graham. If you read the Paul Graham essay, and then I also read, there was like another thing posted on Hacker News, which was against this. This is against this from a different angle, and then there was another one that was against this too. If you haven't read the essay, I mean, it went around the internet. It was pretty popular. But I think there was the one line that I want to quote. Paul Graham says, "But I'm hopeful long term." And Curtis replies with, "I'm not. The only thing we have to fear is hope itself. For of all the impediments to success, false hope is by far the deadliest. False hope trains you on a low bar. You see that bar and think, that's not too bad. I can work out more, stop eating carbs, I can clear it. You do the work, you practice, you clear the bar every time. Then in the real event, you see the real bar, higher than you can ever imagine, and you just walk back to the locker room." The thing that I immediately associate with this isn't, he speaks more about the political situation. I don't even associate it with that. I associate this with the rise of AI. The singularity happened 5 years ago. The computers run society. The Twitter algorithm runs society. Just because the computers leech off of human intelligences in order to do it. Maybe the singularity happened once megacorps existed. When humans are no longer the dominant species on the planet. In the real event, in the real rise of AI, maybe the real bar is higher than you could ever imagine. You know, it's an interesting comment. It's looking more and more like Gervin's goals as a writer are convince you that everything is getting worse. It's impossible to stop it, so give up hope. Once you've given up hope, then he's going to hit you with the solution, which is give up hope. Strange religion, this. Anyway, this essay is just a trifle, but he's effective in making me give up hope. Yet when I step back and ask why, this essay makes me feel hopeless. It has to do with Yarvin's claim that universities have been a lost cause since 1900 or so. Yeah, the mythical notion that society is always getting worse. No, I don't know if I agree with it. I don't don't agree with Curtis's point about Paul Graham's essay. I agree more with Paul Graham's point. After all, I do want to start a college. Though I've spent a lot of time thinking about the situation, I cannot predict how it plays out. Could some universities reverse the current trend and remain places where the independent-minded want to congregate, or will the independent-minded gradually abandon them? I worry a lot about what we might lose if that happened. Curtis's response is that the universities are a state church, and Harvard, Yale, Princeton all march in complete lockstep in all social and political issues. This seems to be largely true. The university system as a whole is lost, but the nice thing about that is it comes in lockstep with the university's decline in actual power. Back in the day, you had to take a long time. It took a long time to build up Harvard's reputation. It is relatively easy to destroy it. I mean, I agree with this, but I'm hopeful long term the independent-minded are good at protecting themselves. If existing institutions are compromised, they'll create new ones that may require some imagination, but imagination is, after all, their specialty. So, in a way, when I think about comma, I wonder, it's a bet on the future not looking how the present looks. And I think that every real 100x startup has to be like that. It's a bet basically saying that, you know what, I'll make this a little smaller so you guys can see the chat. You guys can see, so basically right now, laughing in the face of the Ford CEO is actually an okay strategy. Believing that the future tactics of business will not look anything like the current tactics of business. You know, once you start recognizing the SEO spam all over Google, you realize that it's all over business inboxes too. 11 months, congratulations, Snorting Milk. I don't agree with you to the point society is getting worse. I don't think society is getting worse. I don't think society is getting worse at all. I hope that's not your takeaway from my streams. Or actually, the better one is percent of the world. Global poverty by percent of world. Yeah. So, you know, if you go back 200 years, almost everybody is living in extreme poverty. Whereas you fast forward today, and then here with the modernization of China and India, no, I don't think the world's getting worse. I think that if current trends continue, if current trends go towards, if we go towards the singularity with the current cultureplex, we've created a terrible nightmare for ourselves. No, extreme poverty is not defined as the worst off population. It's not constant at all. I believe extreme poverty has to do with food insecurity. Do you have the needs of human life? Food, shelter, water. The graph is a bubble. Yeah, population's gonna crash, bro. Yeah, I mean, when you look relatively, so that's percent. Culture is getting worse, society is fine. I'm not sure about that. So, a hypothesis against it, this book is, was published in 1985. 1985. And so it's been, it's been 35 years since that book's been published. What is being written today that will still have relevance in 35 years. Don't read anything that is current. Who's Spengler? Well, who do you think our current rulers are? I've heard about this book. Yeah, I don't know how much I buy into these sort of theories about like decline of Western civilization. What do you think Western civilization is? You know, there's a lot of people talk about this. This is do you mean the Enlightenment ideal of science? Like the Enlightenment ideal definitely will live on because it's what wins wars. Can you imagine a 15th century army facing a modern army today? And we didn't build guns by having better politics. They had the same politics. All the political systems had largely been invented in some way, shape, or form way back in the day. Right? Sure, they got but we grew in power because of science. So I don't know what you mean by the decline of the West. There's an obscure correlation between standard of living and depression. Yeah. I was sitting in the barber shop. I got my hair cut, and I was thinking about UBI. Wait, why is my stream lagging? It's behind. It's way behind. I was thinking about UBI, and like if you really believe kind of in a veil, what are the two books? Like a theory of justice and like what's Nozick's book? Nozick, Liberty. I read these both back in the day. I can never remember the name of this one. Oh, Anarchy, State, and Utopia. Yeah. Predicting the end time seems like a popular thing to do. No, I'm certainly not predicting the end times. I'm saying that I think there's a great opportunity today to create replacements to colleges. But in some way, well, how would I fund it? I mean, I would fund it with comma.ai money. But and you can say, well, if comma.ai fails, how will you fund the college? Well, I mean, if comma.ai fails, the world doesn't want the college. It's the same idea. It's the same. Let's look up the CEO of Ford. Right? I mean, not to judge, just by looking at a picture, but you can say a bunch of things about him looking at a picture. One, he's relatively old. Two, he's wearing a suit. And three, look at his like bokeh effect on the picture. Right? Like, why are you doing that? It says something about you, right? Like I wouldn't have a picture like that. I wouldn't have in a way, like through that picture, you're showing your distance from anything that is real. Right? Again, remember the picture of the Samsung CEO holding up the cell phone. You could say he's a white cis male too, and there's some, I don't know. I'm not big on the identity stuff. Does he identify as a white cis? I don't know. I think that's kind of a meaningless. I think that like to judge people based on their race or their sex is just racist and sexist. It's not. It's just that in a different form. But you can certainly judge several things about him from the way that he presents that picture, the clothes that he chooses to wear, and the bokeh effect, right? But here, let's take a look, right? Jim Hackett is president and chief executive officer, Ford Motor Company. He's also a member of the company's board of directors. Under Hackett's leadership, together with Bill Ford, Ford is committed to becoming the world's most trusted company. Designing increasingly intelligent vehicles that are connected to the increasingly intelligent world around us, all to make life better for our everyday customers, our community, and our climate. The fuck does any of that mean? Right? I'm expecting the world that I'm expecting over the next 10 years brings about an end to this kind of stuff. And thank God for Elon Musk. Elon would never write something like that. Right? Let's see. CEO Tesla. Let's see if we can actually find one on Tesla.com. I bet we're going to get a big list of... Okay, here we go. Elon Musk co-founded and leads Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, The Boring Company. As co-founder and CEO of Tesla, Elon leads all product design, engineering, and global manufacturing of the company's electric vehicles, battery products, and solar energy products. Okay. Since the company's inception in 2003, Tesla's mission has been to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Now, you can say that this is very different for make life better for our climate. The fuck does make life better for our climate mean? That's actually a phrase that's in here, right? I'm not reading that wrong. All to make life better for our everyday customers, our communities, and our climate. Like it's a joke. It's almost like this guy knows that these people have seen a lot of stock gain, so they try to like take their words and like mush them into something. It's Captain, I need you to activate the deflector to invert the polaron pulse, right? It's the first Tesla. All right, so this is just like a history of Tesla, right? But yeah, I mean, and then also like, Tesla's mission has been to accelerate, and I've seen Elon talk about it, and maybe the Ford CEO says all this stuff very coherently, but I'm open to be proven wrong on this, but I doubt it. Right? Elon makes it very clear that like, in order to lead the world transition and accelerate the world transition to sustainable energy, we have to build sexy electric cars that can command high margins. Classic good business practices. It's an AI writing, not the CEO. I mean, yeah, so it's not, right? You can say that this is actually written by an AI, but are you saying the CEO doesn't have the power to write something else? Is he an empty figurehead? Yeah, I think I looked at this on a previous stream. Wow, that really ripped off, what is it, Outliers? I'm not clicking a Clean Technica article. What would be written in my CEO page? Well, if anyone ever wrote something lame and shitty, I don't know what's on my Instagram. Ex-iPhone hacker sued by Sony, comma.ai president. It's my one true dream. Again, should I stop with the irony, right? Like, I guess I think I believe that my audience has the sophistication to understand that when I say one true dream, it's like not meant to be taken seriously. It's my one true dream to have 1 million followers, right? And it's like one and one. I think it's like cute. Follow and be a part of hockey stick growth, right? And then like, you know, that's like, check the cover of Thinking Fast and Slow. I was thinking about Thinking Fast and Slow. You're right. You're right. Why does George present himself with it? Yeah, it's, look, is it my highest quality shit? I don't know, man. Take off the irony. No, I mean, it's like, I think it's appropriate for the platform, right? Like, how do you, what is, on my LinkedIn, I talk about how I use it as a dating app, and I think like that's appropriate for that platform. All right. We'll read the Clean Techno art. Let's check the biases of Clean Technica. I write an article full of anger as a German about the German auto industry. The octopus is one of the most fascinating and intelligent animals in our seas. Scientists predict that if they didn't die that early after the new generation is born because of their ability to learn, they would be just like the humans of the sea, dominating all other sea animals, largest citation needed. An octopus has 8 arms, hence starting with the name octo, and each arm has its own little brain managing that arm. There are 8 brains that communicate with a central brain. Honestly, this all sounds like it needs to be refactored, man. Refactor the octopus, yo. If we could we get like a group of people, 7 p.m. Outside Trump Tower to get some signs that say refactor the octopus? You know what I mean? Like, would people go to that? I'm not talking about that one, but just in general. Like, I think that would just be like, you know, think about it. You'd get all these like confused people. Refactor the octopus. Wow, they're really passionate about it. You know. I could hire people for this. Yeah, I'll put it on a Craigslist. $10. Come protest the octopus having an overly complicated architecture. And free. Yo, I actually protested for Skrelly, man. I protested outside the Twitter building. This is like before he went to jail and shit, to try to get him unbanned. I thought it was unfair. He made an homage to Lauren Duca. You know, plenty of kids make homages to Justin Bieber, and that's fine. But when he makes a collage of his love for Lauren Duca, it's not okay. I was confused. Free Skrelly, man. The incumbent auto industry is trying to develop a competitive, fully electric vehicle. The arms are in the way. Yeah. More managers will lose their responsibility because it's obvious that they do not know what they do and talk about. See, I mean, this is what I'm banking on, right? If this is the way the world trends, and most of the things that I've said, if you guys watch the early comma.ai periscopes, have largely come true about the way this industry is going. Spoiler alert, self-driving cars like level 5 are still at least 5 years away. At least. And that's all I'm confident in saying. Managers who in their entire life have never written one single line of code, nor understand it, all decide on vehicle software that determines the largest share of their profits. People who do not even know what basic current software languages nor what it means for success or what good code or bad code is, are deciding the big issues. They will not even understand the problem if a software engineer tries to explain it to them. They don't understand the challenge, and with that, they are far away from solving it. Yeah. This is right. This is, again, in a way, who did they bring in to replace Herbert Dice? Oh, he was named one of the best CEOs in the world by CEO World magazine. Wasn't that the year of the Volkswagen scandal? Oh yeah! 2018, best CEO in the world. 2019, jail. Wait. Oh, let's see who this new guy is. Let's like look. We can tell right away from the picture. Yeah. Remember what I made fun of Harvard for? The Harvard CEO for? It's a big picture of a guy in a sport coat next to a large logo of the brand. This very clearly tells you that Volkswagen's not a car company, it's a brand company. He's not standing next to a car. Here we finally get one where there are cars in bokeh in the background. Right? Oh yes, pose with the car, yes. Pose with the car. See, it's the brand, but it's also the, oh, I was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2006 as well. That's pretty cool. Thank you for subscribing, Andy Davies. Adore. Yes. I have car. Please bring the car in here. Do I have to touch it with gloves? Really? When these guys stop wearing fucking suits, I'll take them more seriously. Who wears a suit anymore? Could we be real about that? Like, who wears a suit? What? Like I can imagine the corny 80s movie playing right before the like sexual harassment goes on in the fake boardroom scene. You know? That's why AMD is so good. I mean, you know, I feel a little bad for ripping on Nvidia in the third row Tesla. But look, like, at least Nvidia is still run by the founder. I think that he got a little overexcited by the money, which, like, you know, you can't really blame people for that. You know, that's when I sold my Nvidia. I should have hodled long term, right? But, you know, they're I guess, you know what? I guess they're talking the bad business advice here. If you have a 5-year monopoly on AI tech, exploit it. Right? If you have a monopoly, exploit it. Oh yeah, the reckoning's coming, I've heard. Dude, Intel's fucked. See, the sad thing is, Intel's been fucked for so long, and only now, well, actually, I guess the stock not going up is pretty reflective of it. Yeah. Let's see, who's the Intel CEO? Bob Swan. Same fucking sports coat and bokeh bullshit. Look, I have people behind me. Holy shit! Look at who's holding up a chip. This is the picture you get of Lisa Su. Do you see what I mean? Of course they're gonna win. She is so much better. Just look at that. She's not wearing an ugly ass sport coat like she looks like she does stuff. You can just tell. You just look. Who does stuff? Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, we're back to this fucking guy. Oh yeah, yeah. Stand next to the brand. Make sure the brand is in full. Make sure the brand is in full full view. We got to make sure they can see the brand. It's a little bokeh-y. I like the bokeh because I want to emphasize that I'm the most important thing in this shot. But we also got to let them see the brand. God. No, but like, do you see the brand there? No. This might make me sad if I do Lisa Su and do an image search in order to have a fair comparison, or if you're really AMD's CEO and do an image search. Yeah, better. It's pictures with chips. Chips? Like that's like a, notice how that picture, like the brand is not neatly like put somewhere. It's like a real picture. If you Google Lisa Su, there are more chips. Chips? Let's see. Rob Swan. No, I got it wrong. Bob Swan? I don't know. I don't remember. All right, we're done ripping on CEOs. And I shouldn't rip on them for what they look like. It really is kind of a low blow. But I do want to rip on them for exactly what's in that Clean Technica article. The MBAification of the world needs to stop. These people are useless. Like they're just exploitive psychopaths. Well, I'm not comma.ai CEO. Comma.ai doesn't have a CEO. Just be honest, I hate corporate culture. Is it culture? Yeah, maybe. You got a Neuralink, bro? Yeah, sign me up, bro. What do I get a Neuralink? His job is to talk. Welcome to Talking Hour. And you guys are gonna subscribe and pay me. Yeah, I get paid to talk. I'm an influencer. Sorry about your MBA, bro. Could have learned real skills. How do I get unblocked from GitHub? You're now blocked from here. Congratulations. We pull the disrespect. We just ban people sometime, You can actually make crazy shit ton of money just by talking on Twitch. What products I use every day. This is my American passport. I use it every day to remind myself that I have freedom. Yeah, I have freedom. Do they still have like the Constitution written in this thing? Important information regarding your passport. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. My Mexico stamp. Mexico put the stamp all the way in the back, Like here are my like main stamps, and then like all the way in the back is my Mexico stamp. Checks passport, says don't be evil. Yeah, I'm not a politics guy. Nationalism or global, I don't know anything about that. Oh, Incognito Jam, thank you for gifting subs to people. We appreciate you. Don't be evil is such a weird thing, just a weird thing. Why would they do that? I trust people who say don't be evil. How many countries have you visited? Let's do it. You want to like, is there like a how many countries have you visited quiz? There's got to be like a quiz. Oh, it's a BuzzFeed. let's see, I've been to the US, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Canada, down in South America. No, I've never been to Brazil, but I have been to Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile. I've never been anywhere in Africa, but I've been to Spain, Portugal, France, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Iceland. Never made it over to Norway, but I did go to Sweden. Didn't go to Freedom. Didn't go to Denmark. I did go. Oh, Belgium's over there. I've been there. Germany. Been to Italy, Switzerland. Oh man, this zooming is. Oh, I gotta zoom with this. All right. Let's see. I did these countries once. Where's Serbia? Where's good old Serbia? There's Serbia. I did not go to Croatia, but I did go to Hungary, and I went to Austria, and I've been to Czechia. I've never been to Slovakia. I've been to Czechia when it was still the Czech Republic, so I don't know if that counts. Never been to the Middle East or Africa, but I have been to Australia. I've been to Japan. I've been to Indonesia. Been to Malaysia. Been to Thailand. Didn't make it to Cambodia. Yes, Vietnam. No, Philippines. Yes, Taiwan. Of course, China. Wow! Wow! Oh, there's Hong Kong. Oh, I thought they were trying some shit. I've been to all the U.S. states. I've been to everyone. I've been to Russia. That might be it. Oh, I've been to Mongolia. I took the train up to Mongolia. And I've been to Nam. Haven't been to Laos or Cambodia or there. I haven't been to India. Haven't been to Bangladesh. Haven't been anywhere in the Middle East or to a single stan. I know I'm missing out. That's probably it. How many countries have I visited? Does it not tell me? What? The one thing I wanted to know. Oh, I've been to Singapore. Yeah, I guess yeah, that's tiny down there. Oh, there it is, Singapore, zooming in. Oh my God, really? "35 countries, not bad. Probably only Russia and South Korea for CTFs. Wow, I feel like I'm like missing out on a lot of countries. 35 is not so many. Wow, so many places. Oh, I've been to Panama too. 36. Oh, I mean, I stopped by the Bahamas on a cruise ship. Does that count? I think that counts. 37. And I've been to all the states. Nothing too exciting. Why do I avoid Africa and the Middle East? I don't know. I mean, like, my sister went to Israel and she's like, the border was scary. I guess like there's no real reason. I think I am. If it's still gonna happen, I'm gonna speak in Dubai. The end of this year. If I can get in, then I'll go there. And then I've been to the Middle East. I don't know, where's it going after? I guess like I'd go to like Morocco definitely. I almost went to Morocco on a trip. I was in the Bahamas for a day. No, I gotta do so. My next trip that I'm thinking about is these countries. Like I'm interested in all the post-Soviet countries. I'm trying to find, look, where's there something new, you know? I look like a Jewish. Africa is deadly. I don't think that's true. I mean, there's some places in Africa that are deadly, but like, so is St. Louis. Yeah, Honduras has a really high murder rate. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid of most countries in Africa. It's not because I'm afraid. Just kind of because like. Have I been to Liechtenstein? No, I haven't been to Liechtenstein. Is that Liechtenstein right there? Oh, Luxembourg. I've never been to Luxembourg either. Is that Liechtenstein? Oh my God, Liechtenstein's small. I did not make it to Liechtenstein. Where's Bratislava? Because I've definitely been to Bratislava. I've been to Slovakia then. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been to Slovakia. Because I know I went to Bratislava because I did a train trip up from I was at this conference in Serbia. I did a train trip up through here, rented a car. Yeah, Belgrade 2012. It's actually while I was still out on bail for my marijuana arrest. Did I like Latin America? Yeah. They wouldn't let me to Brazil. I don't have a visa. Switzerland, I remember everything being expensive and I wanted a draft beer and I couldn't get one. It's hot in here, boys. No, I didn't go to jail. It was overhyped bullshit. I was wrongfully arrested and it's since been dropped and expunged from my record. So I was wrongfully arrested. That's right. Wrongfully. I should sue for my wrongful arrest. Tell you that's my only time I was ever arrested. I was arrested for marijuana in Texas. Nah, I've never been to Monaco. Where is Monaco? Oh, Monaco's like south of France, kind of? I met some people from Monaco when I was hanging out in Malaysia. Oh, Andorra. Look at these little countries. Wow, look at these tiny little countries. So I've wanted to go around the world by land. You got to kind of go through Russia. I met this girl in China who had done it, and she went this way. She was a Canadian. So I was like, how do you get through Iran? She's like, oh, I'm a Canadian. They let me through. I've been to Prague and Brno. I don't know how you pronounce it. Would I go to Iran? I don't know. If they'd let me in. I don't know how they feel about Americans. I'm cool with Iran. I got no beef. Am I even like, no, then they're going to question me at the border and they're going to be like, why'd you go to Iran? Did you spend money supporting Iran? Yeah. Around the world stream. What is Transnistria? Whoa. This looks like definitely a war zone. frozen conflict zone. Wait, is this like the Donetsk Republic? I'm sorry if I'm saying anything offensive. I honestly, I don't know. I'm not trying to be offensive. I never try to be offensive, guys. But sometimes you just are offensive. You see, I don't try to be offensive, but I don't try to be inoffensive. I just say what I believe is true. And if I'm wrong, I'm happy to apologize for being wrong if I'm actually wrong. If you're trying to use that I'm wrong like a political bludgeoning tool, well, you can get fucked. And then I'll never apologize. Ghana's a real nice place. Where is Ghana? Is Ghana a real nice place? Oh, West Africa. No, where would I actually go in Africa? I definitely go to Morocco. I go to Egypt. What country is the Mount Kilimanjaro in? No, being wrong is bad, you know? You can apologize for being wrong. You shouldn't be wrong. Especially if you're telling other people wrong things. I think it's kind of morally not okay. I'm if you believe wrong things and you keep them to yourself, that's fine. But if you're spreading wrong facts, I think it's morally wrong. Being wrong is bad, yeah. Yeah, misinfo's garbage, right? And it's not like if you're spreading fake news, you're a bad person. Conspiracy theorists are triggered right now. Now, some of those conspiracy theorists, I think, are on a level look, take something like Pizzagate, right? It's kind of funny in a meta sense, right? You can't, a lot of conspiracy theories are pretty funny, man. I'm not gonna say that's spreading misinformation, because that doesn't purport to be information. It purports to be fiction, and if you can't tell that it's fiction, well, that's kind of on you, right? To be fair, you can almost say the same thing about the news, right? You can say the same thing about a lot of the... I wish they would just acknowledge in some way, shape, or form that they are fictional. Yeah, no, obviously, look, no one's fine with the guy who showed up with the rifle, right? But that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Somebody killed John Lennon because they thought the songs were speaking to him, right? That doesn't make the songs not okay. Or they killed, no, they thought Catcher in the Rye was speaking to him, right? That was the guy. Watching your brand. I'm not telling you to watch your brand. How do you distinguish truth from fiction? Science. Never mind. I regret using Pizzagate as an example. You fucks are too political. I have to brush up on my 19th century conspiracy theories that nobody actually has an opinion on to use as an example. You can't use modern examples. It's a good thing from Less Wrong. Go to Nagaland if you want. What is Nagaland? Oh, I'm learning so much. This place looks beautiful. I thought Mongolia was going to be beautiful jungle, and it was actually a frozen desert that had power 23 out of the 24 hours of the day. Yeah, part of the problem with, like, can you even make meta-political points, or meta-political points just attract idiots? You know, an interesting thing about a topic, you know what, we'll say it about programming languages because nobody's offended by programming languages, right? Have you ever noticed how, like, the Ruby community is full of idiots, while the Haskell community is full of people who can, like, write really well? Is anyone offended by that? Oh, Java. Oh, Java's the fucking worst. Go to, like, a Stack Overflow about Java and, like... I mean, it's true. Clearly some programming communities have, like, a higher brow. They're just, this like, yeah, Java's a good one to rip on, man. What about Rust? Dude. You know what? Okay. All right. Let's see. Rust. Let's ask like binary search Stack Overflow. Let's not talk out of my ass. Let's use science. How would I implement a binary search using just an array? And we're going to try this for different languages. Ensure that your array is sorted, since this is the crux of binary search. Any index random access data structure can be binary search. When you say it's just an array, I would say, this is a very good answer. I like this answer, right? I would say this is a quality answer. It shows a recursive implementation, an iterative one. Rust, high quality. Okay. Java. Wait, that was totally Rust. Can I get some help, please? I have tried many methods to get this to work. I got the array sorted and to print, but after that, my binary search function doesn't want to run and give me right results. It always gives me -1. Any help? Just compare that to this. Yo, so true, man. So true. All right, no. Let's give Ruby a fair shake. Ruby binary search. I'm trying to do a binary search. I get this error. Just use array B search. As for the error, it comes from somewhere else. It's better than Java. Let's do JavaScript. I'm trying to implement a binary search algorithm in JavaScript. Things seem okay, but my return statements appear to be returning undefined. Can anybody tell what's wrong here? Okay. Java, Ruby, JavaScript, Rust. No. Well, really, we got to do the. Just like look at the quality of that answer. Versus this. You are not actually comparing with the array values. Lowercase u. God, unreadable junk. Java, PHP, Ruby, JavaScript, Haskell, and actually I think the Rust one was the highest quality. All right, we'll do Python as the last one. Mid-tier. On par with JavaScript. Mid-tier. Why do I feel like you're about to start a call? Well, maybe with an apostrophe RE. Agda is so, yo, is there even one for Agda? Oh my god. Wow. And it only got one upvote. Okay, Agda is really top tier. The tricky part is understanding what the widening function actually needs to change. Once you've got that, writing the code is fairly easy. And then proceeds to write a really nice, happy coding, beautiful English, well formatted. Yo, Agda is god tier language. All right, guys, we're getting near the end of this. Yeah, it's probably only 10 Agda devs in the world. And I mean, well, this says something about, well, that gets into deep truths. All right. Any Q&A? Google programming languages as weapons. I know I was short with you guys last night. The fuck? I can't even... This is pretty good. Rust is a 3D printed gun. It may work someday. It's usually only used because how shiny it is. These are good. These are good. C# is a powerful laser rifle strapped to a donkey. When taking off the donkey, the laser doesn't seem to work as well. Lisp is a shiv which comes in many forms. Anyone who uses this is probably crazy and dangerous. Refactoring FreeBSD kernel. Yeah, I don't know whoever. They switched from C++ to Java. I was the last year that took the AP Comp Sci test in C++. I'm done with the merge sort repo. I'm bored with that. Oh my god, is Neuralink going to be the next GPT-3 you guys are all going to ask about? Yeah, I talked about Neuralink already. I talked about that in an old stream. Do I still work? I worked hard this week. I made dollars, boys. I made dollars. Thank you. I hope I don't look too Zuckerberg-y, you know? I did say things about GPT-3. Not disrupting nobody's social shit, man. There's collaborators, there's dissidents, and then there's the detached. I'm going to one of those 10-day Vipassana retreats, you know, and leave you guys all with the world that you made, man, you know? I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing, man. We're gonna do a deep dive into nuclear physics. And also Google was interested in like reactor design. I know a bit about it, like molten salt reactors and stuff. What do you mean like like the equations behind nuclear physics, which I kind of know. Like, yeah, the uranium splits and gives off this, and the neutron. No, it was a contract. Yo, Kodak gets it. Remember when Kodak was a blockchain company? And now they're a COVID company? Kodak pivots to drugs after abandoning photography and crypto. No, not bug bounties. Bug bounties are for bitches. Yeah, it is a great title. Nick Bogosort. Updates on Hammer. Hammer became political, and that's why it was canceled, just like this stream would be if anybody made a fucking Discord. Grow my long curly hair. I look like Tom Hanks. I'll take that, man. Tom Hanks is a good-looking guy. I don't know about the Mark Zuckerberg. Have you tried quantum programming? Not really. I heard like some new language came out. And I don't know. Is there like a good language for this? It sounds kind of fun. Sorry, Strawberry Field AI. Most of what I know about quantum I learned from reading Quantum Computing System Architis. Oh god, Minflomax caught, yeah. Maybe at the very height of my competitive programming career, I could write that. I can't anymore. Inline GIFs and terminal, that's way too Terry Davis. Here, PyQuil. Rigetti Computing. Wait, wasn't that the kid from Silicon Valley? With the other guy, the kid who did nothing, Big Head. Why did I think his name was Rigetti? Big Heady! Oh, close. Oh my god, man. You know this thing's a scam. You're just a fucking steampunk quantum computer? I don't know. The PyQuil might not be a scam now. All I'm saying is, if that's what they're advertising on their website, yeah. Are quantum computers real? Let's Google it. I don't believe they are, but I don't believe they're impossible, and I believe they will be built once. Yeah, yeah, okay. Quantum supremacy. I didn't really follow that because it's all like, I don't want to read Scientific American. Well, maybe Scientific American's okay. Let's take a look. Okay, well, I'm judging the quality of the article based on how many interruptions they have in that one. And this is kind of old, too. First step is to make quantum chips. 5 trillion transistors to simulate 42 qubits. I mean, that seems right. What's 2 to the 42? 5 trillion. But that's assuming quantum computers can solve NP-complete problems, and they absolutely cannot. Oh, great. The U.S. House Subcommittee on Bullshit. Oh, what might it have to do with AI? Nothing. Our quantum... Like, you unfollowed SA after they showed the metric system. You apple pie Yankee guy probably measures their dick size in Fahrenheit, you know? What do I think about P and NP, yo? No. If you guys, yo, actually, I'm gonna chill for this. Well, so, okay, first, you want to watch a good video? If you guys haven't seen this.
They hugged him tight, squeezed him. Then his dad looked over at his mom and said, you know, this is probably last time we're going to see each other.
This is oxymoron. Speaks Russian, shows up.
Скажи мне, американец, в чем сила? You're about to see a Russian airstrike on Syrian ranks. They inferior to amphibious Siberian tanks. You're nothing but a civilian with silly old blanks who's really up his own ass like Azealia Banks.
Unreal. But then, what's more unreal, and this is the quote that I'm going to leave you with.
Йоу, представься.
This guy beats oxymoron.
Славик, что у тебя за мерч такой интересный?
Это мерч антихайпа. Вас ждет падение Вавилонской башни, как на картине у Брейгеля. Во мне 56 видов травки, как мои фляжечки егеря. Yeah, man.
Как зовут твоего оппонента? Странный вопрос, но окей.
Тик-так-бум, стики-тики-ти-панк, стимпанк, сука.
Что думаешь о сегодняшнем тусе? Что думаешь о батле площадок? Какие у тебя
Wow, that's so
прогнозы,
many
настрой и прочее?
lyrics.
Прогноз у меня 1-4-0, как в матче Sky Energia с звучанию, но такие биты, как у вас, нынче делает каждый чайник. Качеству. Ну, мы слышали твои треки, сам признался, что сводили левой пяткой на коленке. Ну так что, стадионный рэпер, куда ты идешь? Ты не рубишь на запад окно. Ты, блядь, гамельнский крысылов. Ты всех тащишь на самое дно, как и вся ваша новая школа. Я наслушался этого вдоволь. Если хочется сделать как там, то откройте франшизу Макдональдс. Если есть уже Good Kid, Mad City, нахуя мне Горгород в плеере? Отвечать на творческий вызов, на который уже ответили, это как на второй разок заварить себе чай в пакетике. Можно, но уже не то. Стрёмный варик для нищих рэперов. Только нищих на новые смыслы. Ты не Кендрик Ламар в России. Ведь за весь твой творческий путь нихуя, кроме рефлексии. Я своей фигуре весь написанный им материал. Ты так много пиздишь о культуре, но хоть где-то ее осмыслял? Нет, даже в санной песне про вейп мы сказали намного больше. Весь твой рэп... Даже в санной песне про вейп мы сказали намного больше. Весь твой рэп ни о чем, потому что он только о боксе. Так что нахуй тебя и нахуй Версус вместе с вашей послушной толпой. Лучше я сдохну ебучим ноунеймом, чем прославлюсь и стану тобой.
Yo, that, you know, that's how I feel. That is how I feel, man. I would rather die a fucking no-name than become famous and end up being like you. That's how I feel, though, you know? You say that now, you know what? Bro, if I ever don't say that, here we go. I'd rather die looking no name than end up be famous and end up being like you. If I ever don't say that, or this was on Ella's blog. She had like reminder from childhood. When I was a child, adults often didn't treat me well. They didn't seem to care about my feelings, would do things that made me really sad, and generally dismissed my experience of the world as less important because I was a child, a fact that they reminded me of constantly. I didn't know how to communicate to them how much this hurt me. But this was seriously confusing to me because they'd been children once, right? And they talked about their bad childhood sometimes, which means they had once been in my position. I realized all the children had grown up into adults, then turned around and stopped caring about children's feelings because they'd forgotten what it was like to be a child. This terrified me, mainly because I knew that one day I would become an adult too. Would I grow up and forget? Would I do this exact thing to the next generation of children's? So I packaged a mental message for my future self, a set of impressions that I would remember regularly as the years went on, and preserve over time as close to its original form as I could manage. The message went something like this. You don't remember what it's like to be a child, but I'm telling you, take the experience of children seriously. Don't underestimate how real and how important this is. Don't forget me. I'm an adult now and I've mostly forgotten. I'm not around kids very much and my memories are fuzzy, but that message sent from my childhood is still very vivid in my mind. So, you say I say that now? I'm not a public figure. Want to see some real? I haven't been a public figure for a long time. And fuck that shit. You do not want to be famous. So I'm telling you I'm a public figure. I'm a guy who streams and a bunch of y'all watch me. No, if I win self-driving cars, if comma wins self-driving cars, I won't be famous. Like, think about the kind of person who's famous. You know, people think I'm an egomaniac, right? People think, oh yeah, Geohot, you know, he sticks his name and his face on everything. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, why did I stick my face on the jailbreaks? Like, for me, it was just like funny. Like the irony, and I didn't really, you know, I was young, I didn't really like get it at the time, right? I didn't get like the irony of branding. Like it was a joke. Like it wasn't meant to be. It was a hacker like, you know, did it look like a real like just you know it was funny and I didn't get. I guess I didn't get what I was making fun of at the time. I want to learn to speak Russian. I want to understand like the level in this rap battle. If language structures thought, these people have access to language I don't have. Oxymoron tells a story. Oh shit! I gotta read this. The hero with 1,000 faces. Yes. Oh, it's an anthology. All right, this is what I'll read next. You know? I read this junior year English class. I read some Campbell essays. You can learn the Cyrillic alphabet in 2 hours. I've tried. I can't. I'm not like good at things like that. Though I was trying to. Tam genes niet, goret nerevinin narsavet genes niet, more rumenine vagzaget genes niet, las kak malahita e breslet genes niet, nala benenine astrova genes niet, usemi sale revejande ve gizmasengara gravaza venetelium. Nee, ja, nukas nezivire? Stolo deluisen, strasse vita stoen leader, slashes jesje spare tonen is te doen een leader, assinovicade zonen is te doen de wieder. Что? I've been trying. I spent a morning on that. My Russian sounds like I'm reading the Torah. Oh my God, the Book of Why. Does Judea Pro pay you to come in here and chill? Oh, try this in your free time. All right, cool. That's how I feel, man. Oh God, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I gotta click. You know, like if you ask me to do the same thing with that, I can't do that because I don't know how to, you know. Oh shit. I don't know. But yeah. I just, you guys can remember, this is the end of this stream, you know, it's forever on the internet. That. Who's Pavel Durov? I've heard that name before. I've definitely watched Disaster and Oxymoron. It's sad how badly he beats him. It's almost like Disaster isn't playing for all the marbles, and Oxymoron is. Thanks, Gig Effect. Oh no, I've never met him. Traveled the world in self-imposed exile. Are they in America? Are they here in New York? I mean, where would you go? You know. Well, if anyone knows him, I'm down to hang out. Bald and bankrupt. Nah, I don't know. This guy's a vlogger. He's a vlogger. Oh, damn. Ooh, Russia Beyond. Foreigners show you the real Russia. He was forced to apologize on camera by Chechen authorities. Oh my God. Yo, I love when people have real experiences on YouTube so I don't have to. Bald and bankrupt is a creep and a sex pest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. All right, guys. We're gonna finish the quantum. We're gonna look into quantum, Python. I think I downloaded this once before. Is it like a nice paradigm of learning? This website looks crappy. Q Sharp? Is it a Microsoft language? Dude. Are they fucking kidding me? Fuck Google. Oh no, this is like, this isn't. Yep, it was sad. Yeah, they gave me QAnon bullshit. Yep. You know, guys, the companies don't care, man. People are always saying, oh, the search engines, oh, the social media companies, they have a liberal bias. No, they have an outrage bias. They have an idiocy bias. If it's dumb, they give it to you. My Solidity changes got merged in. That's nice. Video buffering. Not even majority bias. It's like if there's something that can, like, you know, be dumb yet outrage you. No, I'm not making Hammer. I'm out, man. My stand in the culture war is I'm going to build a college. That's my stand in the culture war. Who cares what it is? The difference in QAnon and Pizzagate is QAnon takes itself. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. No, I'm not talking about this. It's all bullshit, guys. It's all bullshit. It's just thinking about it rots your brain, you know? Will I actually make a college, or is the college like the church? Well, the problem with the church, no, look, don't hold me that accountable, right? The college, on the level of seriousness, here's comma.ai, here's Hammer, here's Backspace, and here's the college. Comma.ai, college, Backspace, Hammer. What's that tribalism? It's the incentives of these companies. Tribalism's always existed. The incentives of these companies has not. And I don't even blame the companies. It's just the incentives. I don't know. You know, oh, they can come in and smash this power. The college requires a entrance exam. And the entrance exam, you'll sit for it right at the college, and then we'll set a threshold on the entrance exam, and everybody who does better than that threshold is welcome to attend. The problem with the college is that it's already the church. No, you can't make a church because it turns out only crackpots want to make churches. Now, if you want to make proper Tinder, you have to charge men money. I don't understand why dating apps don't do this. Dating apps are terrible because it's a sausage fest. And it's a sausage fest because it costs the same for men and women. You want to charge men money. Every club promoter knows this. You do not want your club to be full of dick. So you charge men money. I don't know why dating apps don't do this. What will be on the exam? Intelligence. Nothing. You can't study for it. There will not be a physical assessment, no. It's an entrance exam. If app charged money, there would only be rich, ugly guys. I don't think that's true. I'm not saying a lot of money, right? Just enough money that you want. So I think what you'd end up with, right? Like you sign up, go sign up as a girl on, I did this back in the day on OkCupid, sign up as a girl and realize all the spam you get. you get tons of messages from guys, but that's the only strategy they have, because they, this is the strategy you have to use on dating websites. You have to mass spam messages. And this is because the ratios are super imbalanced, right? Imagine, you can imagine the physical instantiation of this as a club, right? Do clubs only have rich ugly guys? I don't really think so. Oh my God, Bumble. Oh, I went on some horrendous dates from Bumble. Fuck that website. Instagram. Instagram is the best dating app. That's true. The DMs, boys. The DMs. Oh, the DMs. Fuck Tinder, man. Dating is, it's a lot easier. It's easy in New York. Dating's great. Find dates on Twitch. I've looked at the demographics of my audience. I am straight. I've never actually gotten a date off of LinkedIn. Let's just say I have standards, and the messages I have actually gotten do not meet my standards. What about Grindr? I think it works. I mean, again, if you're into, I think it works. I think the gay dating apps work a lot better because of their fundamental symmetry. Well, Tinder sucks. Yeah, of course. Tinder, you can't use Tinder anymore. I'm not on Tinder. Tinder still works in some countries. Tinder worked well, like in Malaysia. I had some luck with Tinder. And I had luck with Tinder like way back in the day. Go back to like 2012. Tinder still worked. Now it's a meme. Hinge is, so you got to get past the cringy questions. No, I don't even think Tinder works if you work out. What was wrong with Bumble? I don't want. Yeah, I'm not going to go into what's wrong with Bumble. Clubhouse. I don't know. People found dates on Clubhouse. This one looks like the best. This Qiskit. This is Python. Sorry, we're making the me tiny again. Okay, so I mean, dating sites suck. Just go meet the person face to face. Stop using useless tools. So while having conversation, I mean, your dating apps are just funnels, right? I mean, it's you want to build. Oh man, so many. I'm giving you so many company ideas today. Build like a CRM for dating, like build Salesforce for dating. Seeking arrangement follows the one rule: it charges men money. You have to charge men money. I think that didn't do what I wanted. I might regret using sudo. I finished for loops, boys. Well, yeah, but fake accounts would go away with, yeah, so you'd want to make sure that, look, if I'm charging $50 a month for an account or $30 a month for an account, it doesn't matter if people make fake ones or not. You can waste your money on that. Yeah, for the women who get free accounts, you're going to want verification. The girls in SD are better than NY? I don't know about that, boys. I don't know about that. Simple ratios, you know? What do they say in the Hunger Games? May the odds be forever in your favor? Well, that's New York. Let's convert Hammer into a dating website. Yo, it's a search for people. It's a search engine for people. Yeah, and then it'll like pre-write your first messages. It'll arrange you. I mean that's the CRM of dating, right? Like, you know, if you guys use dating apps seriously, and you can succeed with dating apps. If you use dating apps seriously, you basically build a sales funnel. To go back into a dating app. Organizing the world's humans. I think Palantir's got us beat. We're trying a little bit with the quantum. We're casually doing things, boys. We're doing things. I mean, yeah, can GPT-3 write... How do you get access to the GPT-3 API? Fine, GPT-2 online. We'll settle for GPT-2. Oh, this is the one that's taken down, though. Man. Get started by writing a custom... what is a good opening message to send to a girl on a dating app? Tab. Well, in one moment, it's the perfect one to receive. Honestly, if you sent that message on a dating app, it might get you some interesting replies. I can say I've heard the word in our minds. A quick reply? A hint? An email? Just a couple of simple and very. Let us know in the comments. This key can be used... I don't know. Say some dumb crap that normies will find deep. Yeah, no, I think we're going to need GPT-3 level technology. Okay. All right, we're going to apply. We're going to apply seriously. Join waitlist. I'm interested in being a beta user of the API. George Hotz, geohot plus hammer at gmail.com. We're going to turn hammer into your use case. Men spend a lot of time messaging many people on dating apps. This can be replaced by AI. I'm interested in receiving email updates about the API. Yes, but only if I get hammer.law. This can be replaced by AI. This would benefit society because more true love can be found more efficiently. Now, this is not for hammer. Let's just do geohot. More true love This can be replaced by a good, we want to be accepted, good AI language model like GPT-3. Always flatter the authors. This would benefit society because more true love can be found more efficiently. There may be risks if the AI sends inappropriate I don't know how to spell inappropriate messages, or if people weren't really looking for true love and actually just enjoyed messaging people. This can be replaced by a good AI language model combined with a CRM like Salesforce. Perfect. Men spend a lot of time messaging people on dating apps. This can be, wait, we shouldn't be gender exclusive. People spend a lot of time messaging many people on dating apps. This can be replaced by a good AI language model like GPT-3. Let's just leave it at that. We don't need to talk about the CRM. This would benefit society because more true love can be found more efficiently. There may be risks if the AI sends inappropriate messages or if people weren't really looking for true love. We'll just leave it at that. Perfect. Who thinks I'll be approved? Who thinks I'll be approved? I talked about the benefits and risks of society. I promise they won't. I read that, you know. The good news is I have access to a supercomputer if I want it on. GPT-3 is a little big. We'll try it. Yeah, sure. We'll do it on stream if I'm approved. Go email OpenAI and tell them to let me in. But be polite. You remember you're representing the George Hotz Twitch channel. I might send inappropriate messages. Yo, ASCII art dick pic. No, but really, just imagine a GPT that's scheduled. Just imagine, like, it just schedules your dates for you. You don't have to do all that pre-messaging. You know, a lot of sites have like even the better sites have like a 20-to-1 ratio. You got to send out 20 messages for every date you go on. This is a Christian channel. I'm trying to help people find true love more efficiently. Oh, whoa, that's too deep, man. Those people don't want to, you don't know. It's not them, man. It's not them, you know. Pot soup is sexual harassment. Yeah, I should try out AI Dungeon. I hear you sign up. You got the thing? Hello, Mr. Altman. I'm representing Mr. Hotz. All right. That was we had fun. I don't know. I might go look at quantum stuff off stream. I'm kind of interested, but on stream, this stream has been wow. We just did 2.5 hours of just talking. You know. I hope you guys enjoyed the talking stream. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you're not a subscriber, I look at how much money I make off Twitch and it decides how much I'm going to stream. That's not really true, but it's kind of true. Good vibes. Thank you all for watching. Be the change you want to see in the world. That's bad advice. Just be. That's good advice. Bye, everybody.